Hello everybody, welcome back to the flight deck. Happy snow day. Anybody in the northeast US right now knows that it is snowing like it hasn't snowed in years. I'm personally enjoying this. I wanted to fly in it, that's why I pushed the Paro flight back to tomorrow night. That'll still happen, make sure you are here for that. 1 second. And yeah, we have plenty of air traffic control tonight. The New York area is always well staffed. We are at Long Island MacArthur Airport in Ronkonkoma, New York. We'll be flying out to Philly. The winds are holding steady at 32 knots, gusting to 42 or 43 knots, at least as of 40 minutes ago. So this is, it's going to be an interesting flight, to say the least. And there you go. That's our turbulence right there. But we are about ready to go here. We're all set up. The altimeter is 2960. I did a little bit of research beforehand. Altimeter is 2960. And we can call in, our frequency is 128.12.
One two 0.8 for American 1823.
New York, good evening. Delta 1661 on the ground at Islip, ready to pick up IFR to Philly.
Delta 1661, you're clear to the Philly airport via Redactors Beads and it's filed. Maintain 5,000. If you expect 16,000, return after departure. Departure is this frequency squawk 1010.
Roger, Delta 1661 cleared to Philly via radar vectors Beads and is filed. Maintain 5,000, expecting 16,010. Departure with you, squawk 1010, Delta 1661.
Delta 1661, we're back correct. Expect runway 06 for departure, call for taxi.
We'll expect 6 and call for taxi, Delta 1661.
Delta 5717, is going to maintain 7,000.
Alrighty, folks.
7,000, Delta 5717.
5K.
American 1140, turn left 10 degrees, descend and maintain 3,000.
We
Down to 3,000,
are...
what was the heading for American 1140?
Just turn left 10 degrees.
Left 10 degrees down to 3,000, American 1140.
In it, we are KISP2KPHL. Alternate this... Oh, we're playing this game again? I don't know why this happens consistently. There we go. Our alternate is Baltimore. Cost index 24, we're only going up to 16,000 feet. It's a fairly short flight, as you guys will note. IRS system has aligned. We go to flight plan. Islip departure, runway 6. We've got a 32 to 43 knot headwind.
Kennedy, the last known altimeter at Kennedy was 2963, but that was 30 minutes ago, so.
Long Island 7 departure to Beads. Insert, my phone is going crazy right now. And Rocky is sleeping at my feet. Hello, Rocky. Oh, I'm sorry, I scared you.
Delta 5717, confirm you're going down to 7.
Why aren't we flying yet? I haven't...
Oh yeah, we're trying to get our speed down a little bit lower.
Okay, better.
Beads, and then from Beads, I'll look at these chats here in a moment.
19,000, 9 miles west of Blendy.
Victor 139, or V139.
I can't get the call
bad
sign one
habit
time,
of
please.
doing that, to Briggs.
JetBlue 725.
Should be 725, squawk 1064, 1064.
I should put in my squawk code.
106 on the squawk, JetBlue 725.
1010. That
Delta
is
5717, turn left 2220 now.
And then the gym,
Left 220,
which
Delta
is not going to let me do
5717.
without a runway. So we will do that later. 5,000. Everything else is looking good. We are ready to push. We need to
Good afternoon, approach TBM 469
right.
back descending through 13,800 feet for 8,000.
TPM 4697, Quebec, New York approach, Roger.
And And okay.
TV
Should have warmed up those de-icers. Well, they're on. They're on and they're working. Why aren't we go faster? Well, I'm on the ground. I don't know how fast you want me to go.
American 1140, turn right heading 310.
310, American
I don't know
1140.
how fast you want me to go there, bud.
5717, descend and maintain 3000.
Why aren't we flying yet? Because we just loaded in.
3000, Delta
We
5717.
are just getting ready to push. We should be moving here shortly. We are at, let me pull this up. We're at the terminal area, or the hangar area here. I should have put us over this way, but we need to push back so that our nose
725, ready to contact over to Lendy, descend and maintain
faces to the right,
16,000, to Kennedy, altimeter
and then taxi
2963, last
up,
and then at
however we're gonna do that.
22510.
Down to 16,000, altimeter 2963, JetBlue 725.
Parking brake released, and we need to go backwards. Get engine number 2 rolling.
Engine 725, depart Lendy, heading 130, please.
130 at Lendy, JetBlue 725.
However, it is nice to hear some air traffic control again. Yes, it definitely is. There isn't much VATSIM activity over rural Nepal, so it is indeed nice to hear from them again. Bruh, this stuff is so confusing. Well, I'm here to make it less confusing. If you have a question, you can ask, or if you just are okay with it being confusing, that is also okay.
5729, turn left heading 220, descend and maintain 7000.
But I can help make it
Turn
less
heading
confusing.
220 down to 3000. Correction, 7000.
Or at least I can try.
29.
Can't promise that I will, but I can try. Getting pushed back here. I'm just going to go straight back for a little while. Good start on engine 2. We can start number 1. Arm the ground spoiler.
Number 713, Mike Whiskey, contact New York approach 120.8. 20.92. Delta 5717, turn right heading 310.
Right 310, Delta 5717.
American 1140, descend and maintain 2000.
2000, American 1140.
Delta 5729, reduce speed to 210.
Parking brake
Slow
is
to
set.
210, Delta
Auto brake slow
5729.
to max. Can set our performance. Transition altitude is 18,000 feet. They really should know that by now. V1, VR, V2, nice and slow. We should be getting off the ground very quickly. We may actually be able to take an abbreviated departure. Are the ATC people speaking Korean? What are they saying? No, they're not.
American 1140,
They're speaking English.
from Abbey, turn right heading 010, maintain 2000 to 1000.
It's just, it is kind of like a different language.
Maintain 180 knots to Levy.
APU master and start.
Alright, right
Go off as well as the
join
bleed.
localizer, clear runway for ILS 4
Strobe
right,
lights
and we'll
can go
maintain
on
180
as
for
well.
Abbey. American 1140.
We are ready to taxi. New York Delta 1661 facing west, ready to taxi.
Delta 1661, standby 1.
So he just told me to wait, is what that means. He said stand by.
Delta 5729, descend and maintain 4000.
Get flaps
Descend and maintain
on.
4000, Delta 5729.
Delta 5717, descend and maintain 2000.
2000, Delta 5717.
I forgot to take my
Skip the
socks
725, descend and
Here, you got
maintain
my sock,
112,000.
off. Rocky likes my socks. Or he wants my foot.
Yeah, no, 12000, JetBlue 725.
He wants my foot. I don't know what to say.
Delta 5729, descend and maintain, actually, maintain 4000.
Roger, 4000.
What's that smell?
Delta 5717, traffic will be here.
I don't know.
about-
What's that smell?
You probably will be able to see in disregard.
The smell's probably the co-pilot, but I mean, there isn't one here, so I think you'll know what that means. Oh, you took off your socks. Yeah, well, that's great. We can do TO config while we're waiting.
American 1140 contact, Kennedy Tower 119.1 negative.
119.1, American 1140,
New York Delta 1661.
Delta 1661, runway 6. Taxi via Sierra Alpha.
Sierra Alpha, Delta 1661. All right. Got our
725, turn right.
We're already getting blown
180,
around right now.
7,000.
So I can only imagine
Turn right,
what the
180,
actual flight's gonna
7000, JetBlue
be.
75.
Delta 4729, descend and maintain 2000, turn right heading 310.
This is gonna be fun.
Okay, 310 down to 2000, Delta 5729.
Delta 5717, you're 5 miles from Abbey, turn right heading 010, maintain 2000 plus hours from the local exit, cleared ILS from a 48 approach, maintain 180 knots or greater until Abbey.
Here's up the 4 right localizer, and 210 knots until Evie, Delta 5717.
5717 is 180 knots or greater until Abbey, and you're clear of the ILS approach.
Sorry about that, 180 knots until Evie, cleared out runway 4 right approach, Delta 5717.
Now that should have fixed the issues with the overlay. There we go. I don't know why it does that. The overlay seems to not want to work right the
725,
first
turn right heading
time.
220.
But now it's right.
220, JetBlue 75.
The runway turnoff light on. Everybody's already sitting down. I'm not touching the throttles at all, and we're still speeding up. That's how much the wind is
Delta
pushing us.
5729, turn right heading 010, intercept runway 4 right localizer.
Roger, heading 010 to intercept the loca for right Delta 5729.
Delta 5717 Alice established 4 right approach.
Delta 5717, roger, contact Kennedy Tower 119.1, good day.
191 for Delta 5717. Thank you. Have a great night.
Delta 1661 short 6.
Delta 1661 on the departure, fly runway heading, the Long Island wind is 030 at 32, gust to 43, runway 6, clear for takeoff.
Fly runway heading, runway 6, clear for takeoff, Delta 1661.
New York approach, good evening, National Cargo 872 Heavy is climbing through 1800 for 5000, heading 100.
National Cargo 872, New York approach, slow, turn left. You're ready to contact, turn left, heading 080, climb and maintain 1 mile 11,000.
Ready to
0011 11,000, National Cargo 872.
Let's get out of here. Start the timer, because we're about to start rolling. Doesn't look like it's actually snowing here right now, but I have a feeling it will be momentarily. Throttle 50% and holding, so we go full thrust.
JetBlue 725, descend and maintain 3000.
Down 3000, JetBlue 75.
Yeah, this is going to be a challenge to hold center line.
November 4697, Quebec, proceed direct to Kennedy Airport.
And that's how fast we took off. And we immediately want to turn right. Positive rate gears coming up. We got a major headwind. We got a 33 knot headwind. And our ground speed is 96 knots. We got some sort of traffic ahead of us. power can be set back to climb thrust.
Delta 5729, you're 5 miles from TTAL, cleared ILS runway 4 right approach. Maintain 180 knots until Ebby, please.
Autopilot's
cleared
going
ILS
on.
4 right approach and 180 till Abbey, Delta 5729.
Turn off, and nose light can go off. We'll leave the anti-ice system on. He's going to overfly us. Won't be an issue. Disarm the ground spoilers as well. It's a short flight, so... Oh, flaps can definitely come on.
Delta 1661, you're ready to contact altitude.
1661 climbing through 2,800.
1661, roger, climbing and maintain 5,000.
I maintain 5,000, Delta 1661.
And Delta 1661, when able, right, turn right directed beads.
Turn right direct beads, Delta 1661. Alright, let's just get heading over in that general direction, which would be about 120, and then we will set.
National Cargo 872, turn left.
Direct beads.
Sorry, turn left heading 050.
And now we
050, National Cargo 872.
Delta 5729, contact Kennedy Tower 119.1, good day.
Tower 119.1, Delta 5729, good day.
JetBlue 725, excuse me,
Delta 1661 is level 5.
Delta 1661, climb maintain 16,000 now.
Climb up to 16,000, Delta 1661. Continue the climb. Flight director can come off. Next thing's going to happen, when we hit 10,000 feet, we'll get those landing lights turned off and retracted. We won't actually cross transition altitude today. We're staying at 16,000 feet. We're heading due or southeast right now. East-southeast because of the traffic procedures at Kennedy. You guys can track our actual location in the about section of our Twitch page. There's a live map showing where we are. So
National Cargo 872, direct Merit, climb maintain 17,000.
Especially if the aviation jargon
Direct
isn't your
Merit up to
thing.
17,000.
JetBlue 725, turn right heading 360.
Turn right 360, JetBlue 75.
And I think we just came out of the clouds for a bit. My weather radar was showing me some open pockets of air, specifically east of Long Island, so on this departure to get us above the cloud layer and then turn back. Our approach into Philly is going to be snow the whole way in, at least if the weather's accurate, it should be. Just make sure that we are set to live weather. Indeed we are. Crossing 10,000 feet, landing lights can be tracted. And we should let the flight attendants know as well. Now, any of you noticing that the progress bar hasn't moved, that's because we're actually flying away from the airport right now. So we are not going to be gaining progress until a little bit later. New York Delta 1661, anyway, you can get us across to either Sardi or Riced.
Delta 1661, thank you, direct to Rice, proceed direct to Rice.
See direct Rice, Delta 1661. Get us a little bit of a shortcut. Let's see how the airplane reacts. Does it do what it's supposed to do? So far, yes. Wow, they fixed it. We have direct to functionality now, peeps. We're talking. Climbing through 13,000. We're almost to cruising altitude. This shouldn't be that long of a flight.
725, you're 5 miles from ZTAL, proceed direct to ZTAL, cross ZTAL at about 2,000, clear the ILS runway 4 at approach.
Clear ZTAL by 2,000 and clear to the ILS approach 4 right, JetBlue 725.
We are direct Riced, and Rocky is sleeping on the floor. Rocky's a little dog. I'll put a picture of him up here at some point. He's a little dog, so, you know, having 7 to 10 inches of snow down for him to go outside, it's already belly high on him. So he got cold today and tired himself out, little guy. But hopefully we don't end up getting the snow up to our belly when we land. That would be something. That probably only happens in Canada. Hitting 16,000 feet, our cruising altitude. Cuts 101 says, good boy. Yes, he is. He was a cold boy, but he's a good boy. And we are leveling off. My frame rate is all over the place. Sometimes it goes up to the high 30s or 40s. Other times it drops to 20.
New York, approach Northwest 1256, 6000.
It's kind of
Northwest 1256, New York approach, all climb maintain 12,000. 12,000, Northwest 1256. It is a 1256,
Aaron KP23, how is the hairline? Hey, my hairline's fine. How's yours?
1256.
I mean, I know that's a Cuts 101 question, but personally, mine is fine. Thank you for asking. We're now turning on course. We should start picking up that progress bar.
872, contact Boston Center 135.7. Sorry, 134.7.
34.7.
And I'm going to do maximum forward speed just for you, Aaron. I know you love it, so I will give you maximum forward speed. 330
Simply 725 over Abbey, contact
especially
Kennedy Tower
considering we have a moderate to strong
Tower
crossing headwind,
111.1 after Abbey.
we're going to need all the ground speed. Is that ETA of 13 Zulu mean 13 minutes? No, it means right now it's 1852 local time in Philly, so, and it's 2352 Zulu time. So that what that 13 means, or the 11 now, means that we'll be on the ground at 1911 local time or 7:11 local time into Philadelphia.
Number 4697 Quebec, this one maintain 3000.
Kind of 349, Quebec.
And we're above the nor'easter. I don't know if you guys can see it, but we're above the clouds here a little bit.
The Emirates space to the south. New York South Line, register as Terminator 1 Unicom with 22.8 today.
Go to Unicom, Delta 1661. We'll see you. Thanks for your help. Alright, I figured that we would Cuts 101. How is your hairline at Aaron KP? How is your hairline, Aaron? I hope it's doing okay. What was I just on? 225. Better than both of yours combined. Wow, that's a bold statement. I would argue that is not a true statement. Let me get you guys a flick. Aaron, is that referring to your back hairline? I wanted to get you guys a view outside, but I think we're still in the clouds. Yeah, we're cloud surfing. It's a little choppy up here. The temperature outside, we're having trouble holding altitude. That's why I'm going to leave the seatbelt sign on. But the temperature is negative 18 degrees Celsius outside, which is extremely cold. Gabrielle Cuts 101 says cap. Well, I am the cap, so potentially. Tunel Twitch chiming in. Hello, Tunel Twitch. How are you doing today? Oh, Rocky has something to say as well. He's starting to chirp. You sleepy, Rock? Yeah, he's tired. At this point, I'm going to look up the weather in Philadelphia. Rocky's trying to give me the weather. Wind is... trying to find out if anybody is covering Philly. Okay, so I'm playing this game again. Philly weather as of today is the 1st at 22:54 Zulu, so an hour and 2 minutes ago, so I need to look this up. According to the windy profile, the winds at 22:54 Zulu are still the most recent. Okay, they haven't gotten the weather from 1 minute ago yet, which I guess would make sense. I'll give it a few minutes. I have a feeling we're going to be landing to the east, but I need to know that information in the next 10 minutes. The view I was trying to get you guys, I think I'll be able to get now. Rock, stop stepping on the rudder pedals. We're over the clouds just enough to see the remnant of the some sunlight. I want to just keep looking for this weather to come up. 22:54 still. Rocky saying hi. In case anybody noticed, our Twitch and, our Twitter and YouTube profiles are both posted there on the overlay. Feel free to follow us on both. The Twitter, I post frequent updates. Like today, I posted about the change in flight and the change in time, so make sure to hit us up on Twitter. YouTube, I post these full-length videos, the full streams. I cut them to, when we start and when we stop, but I post the whole streams on YouTube. So if anybody wants to go back and watch them, feel free to like and sub on YouTube as well. If you aren't already, please drop a follow here on the Twitch channel. First 20 people following us, that means 3 more of you guys. We have 17 followers right now. The first 20 will be enrolled in a free first-year subscription automatically when we affiliate, so make sure you get in on that. Rocky is like destroying my hand right now. But make sure you guys get in on that. And we also have a donations tab in the About section of our page. Donations are never required, but certainly appreciated. You can find that tab on our About page. We're continuing our cruise, doing some cloud surfing. Rocky is really going ham on my hand right now, and I don't know why. I didn't do anything, and I didn't eat anything either. So, I don't know. This weather still hasn't updated. I'm trying to find a weather update, and they are not providing one. By the time we get to Briggs, I need to know what we're doing, so I'm going to... Thank you, Rocky. I have to have a dry hand for when I'm flying. I need updated weather. Let me just see what direction the actual approaches are happening in Philly, and then I'll base my judgment off of that. Philly approaches are still from west to east, so we are going to take, flight plan, Philly arrival We're going to take the ILS. I believe Victor is converging. Zulu. Or is Victor converging? Zulu, Victor, Zulu. Victor's converging. They're not converging. Okay. So we're going to use the ILS Zulu for 9er right on the Jim's 3 arrival. No vias from Briggs. Inserted there, so our flight plan, there we go. Now that is updated. You'll love to see it. We do have to enter some information into the performance tab. I saw some new chats come in. Give me a second. I will get to those. Our approach transition altitude is 18,000 feet. The updated weather, which I'm hoping to find, it's still 2254 is all I got. There's no update right now. I do know that the minimums, I believe, are 200. Yes, they are 200 for this given approach. I can't enter wind until we actually know what's going on. Hello. Is Baltimore Airport open? I would presume so. I mean, our alternate is Baltimore, so just in case, we would be planning to go to Baltimore anyway. So yes, we will do that, just in case, yeah. That is our backup plan. Rock, what are you doing? I really need to get a camera in here so you guys can see what he's doing. Balden. Alright, this can be closed. The gyms from Briggs, we need to be at 14,000 crossing Briggs. So I will put that in now. Let it manage that. And then 9,000 at IROCT. I'm still waiting for the weather to give me something new, which it hasn't. Well, as of 2321, we have a TAF. So a half an hour ago, we get a TAF. The winds were 01015, gusting 24 with heavy snow. But I still would like to get a METAR if I can. If I can't, then I won't. Where did the dog go? Just keep an eye on it. We can't enter anything yet. From IROCT, we'll be crossing one of my I'll put this up. This is one of my favorite all time. We go Briggs, IROCT, then Jim's, then we go T. Luke's, Cheese, Steak. It's a pretty great name for a waypoint segment there, or a couple of waypoints back to back. It's pretty awesome. There's also Schuylkill Expressway on the other side, so anybody familiar with Philadelphia will probably know what that's about. Just gonna hold at 14,000 until we cross our next waypoint, Briggs, and then we'll descend down to 9,000. We should be hitting that turn fairly soon. Just entered managed speed, so when we cross 10,000 feet, that will be managed for us. And we're turning right. So, descend and maintain 9,000. Down we go. We'll need auto brakes low. The runway is 12,000 feet long, so it's plenty long enough. I want to make sure, you know, that we get this weather information in. If I could get an updated METAR, that would be awesome. But I can't. It's still not telling me anything. Ah, 2354. There we go. Winds were 340 at 10. Well, that means we're changing what runway we're coming in on. Based off of that, we will be coming in on runway 27 right, and that actually changes a lot. We have a shorter runway on the Jims 3 via Briggs. Yep, that is exactly right, except for the approach vias. We want no vias, and now we're accurate. Alright, so we're going to land on 27 right, which means we still need to cross Jims at 8,000, so that actually doesn't change anything until later. Descent data, approach data, the winds were 340 at 10. Could this plane go any slower? Hey, you can, it's your choice whether you want to be here or not. I'm not going to force you to be here. Visibility 1 1/4 statute miles, light snow, overcast at 800 feet, temperature is -1, altimeter 2967. And all of that is in. So we need 2967. And we're crossing 10,000 feet. So landing lights come out, and we have a light show. We're going to need auto brakes medium now as well, because it's shorter runway. Oh, New York Center's online. Okay, so we will get air traffic control for the approach. And minimums here are also... No, they're not. They're at 500. No, they're at 200. I was reading the wrong thing. Okay, New York is 2532. Aaron, there's a rule. Below 10,000 feet, you have to be below 250 knots. So we have to follow that.
New York Center, Northwest 1256, descending at a 9,800, planning the ILS 9 left for Philly.
That's not right.
Northwest 1256, New York Center, ident.
New York Delta 1661, holding 9,000, the Jims 3 arrival, planning 27 right at Philly.
Delta 1661, New York Center, ident. Gulf Air 321, New York Center, squawk 7145. 7145 for Gulf Air 321. Northwest 1256, radar contact 60 miles southwest of the Philly Airport. Flight present heading back to us for final. Descend and maintain 3000. Expect ILS runway 9er. Do you say 9er left or 9er right?
We can
Northwest
check
1256.
braking action here if my METAR would ever fix itself. The winds are out of the west, guys. You shouldn't be
Northwest
landing on 9
1256,
right.
go ahead.
Yeah, Northwest 1256 is planning 9 or left. D8 is showing that's the only runway available.
Okay, Northwest 1256. Yeah, flight person heading, descend and maintain 3000 vectors, ILS, runway 9 left.
Alright, down to 3000, present heading, vectors for ILS 9 left, Northwest 1256.
Latest METAR at Philly as of 5 minutes ago. Winds were out of the west.
I'm showing 35010, D8 is just showing ILS approaches 9 left.
Golf Air 321, radar contact. Welcome aboard.
This is why I don't like air traffic control, because they don't realize that what the winds say and what the ATIS say can be two different things, and that they need to do what the wind says. So this is where VATSIM is wrong, but it's okay.
Golf Air 321, I just received a message from 133.720 to contact there. Shall I stay with you or transfer to there?
Golf Air 321, you want to stay with me. The other controller sent the message by accident.
Roger that. I will stay with you, Golf Air 321. Thank you.
Delta 1661, radar contact. 30 miles southeast of the Philly airport. Expect ILS, runway 9 left.
We'll expect 9 left, Delta 1661. Okay, that changes everything again, but it's the same runway, just a different end of it. So that's fine.
Northwest 1256, turn right heading 360.
Right, 360 or Northwest 1256.
The ILS frequency we need to put in for 9 right or for 9 left again. So for 9 left, 9 left. Minimums are still going to be 200. The frequency is 108.95. Okay. Sometimes they're not the opposite end. 108.95 is already in. Alright, good.
Delta 1661, descend and maintain 6000.
Down to 6,000, Delta 1661.
Golf Air 321, contact Washington Center 133.72.
What is the braking action like? Well, I'm assuming we need the braking action for
321. Thank you.
Or on 9 or left now, which I guess is the same thing, but it's also not. So let me pull the latest METAR up again. Winds at 34010. 1 month light snow braking action. It does not say. Yes, it does. Braking action is poor, which makes sense considering an icy runway.
From Obeki,
So
turn right heading 050. Question, turn right heading 060. Maintain 3000 until established. Cleared ILS. Runway 9 left.
So
Right
it's
heading
poor.
060.
We should
Maintain
not.
2000 till established. Cleared
We're
ILS
going to
9
need
left.
auto
Northwest
rates
1256.
medium. And that should, along with the reverse thrust, give us all we need to stop this airplane. So far, though, we're not getting any precipitation, at least at the higher altitude here. That we can see. I don't see anything anyway.
Delta 1661, flight present heading vectors for final.
Present heading vectors are final, Delta 1661. Our approach speed is 127, which should give you guys an idea of how strong that headwind is going to be. It's going to be a dead-on crosswind because 340 and 090 are, basically 90 degrees apart. So we'll be actually getting pushed slightly from behind, which these controllers should, they should know that, but I'm game to, play along with this. The latest ATIS for some reason has 350, the wind being 350 and also landing to the east for some reason. So
Good evening.
it probably has to do with the reduced runway visibility range. But even still, ILS 9 right is the Category 3, approach. So. New York Delta 1661, if possible, we'd like the Category 3 ILS runway 9 right.
Delta 1661, standby.
What?
Northwest 1256, runway 9 left, clear to land.
9 left, clear to land, Northwest 1256, thanks.
Bevbo Mom says, in the spirit of staying warm, can we take a quick detour to Hawaii? If you have, let's see, about 45,000 pounds of gas, sure, I can do that. Any ice on the wings? No, we've had the de-icers on the whole time.
Per no time, I show 9 right, 27 left is closed. I can offer you the ILS Zulu 9 right if you want. It's just like per no time. In real life, they're not using 9 right.
Okay, we'll continue with 9 left, Delta 1661. Thanks for looking. Usually in, wind...
American 4, cross...
Not even wind, in conditions like this, with the weather being as poor as it is, they would be using 9 right, 27 left for landing on both, both ends, regardless of the wind. So for that runway to be closed, surprises me. It's closed in real life, which is confusing, but I guess they're landing on 9 left.
This time maintain flight level 180, Canada 3852.
New York Center United 1441, flight level 370.
United 1441, New York Center, ident.
Continuing to hold at 6,000 until this guy... we're not doing that yet. Until this guy gets us lower.
Unit 1441, New York Center, squawk 7144.
7144.
And this program has locked up again.
New York Center, good evening, November 450, Delta Tango coming up on 9,000.
Number 450, Delta Tango, New York Center, cleared direct merit, climb maintain 17,000.
Direct merit up to 17,000, Delta Tango.
Delta 1661, turn right heading 360, descend and maintain 3,000.
Right to 360, down to 3,000, Delta 1661.
Canada 3852, cross Basie at and maintain 8,000, LaGuardia altimeter 2965.
Can you please repeat that for Air Canada 3852?
Air Canada 3852, cross Basie at and maintain 8,000, altimeter 2965.
Aaron, I'm doing your least favorite thing. I'm slowing down. Sorry, buddy.
Alright, I do not have base fee in my flight plan for Connect 352.
Canada 3852, are you following the HARP 3 arrival?
Negative. I do not have that inputted, and I do not think I can. It's not in my system.
It's in your flight plan.
Got him. All right, now that we're 195
And
knots,
New York Center,
airplane's
Northwest
going
1256,
to descend. We
going
can get
around.
flaps 2 out.
Northwest 1256, roger. Flight runway heading, go and maintain 3000.
Runway heading up 3000, Northwest 1256.
Northwest 1256, radar contact, expect vectors ILS runway 9 left.
Vectors, ILS 9 left, Northwest 1256.
United 1441, radar contact, 30 miles to the northwest of the Romeo Kilo Alpha VOR. Descend at pilot's discretion, maintain flight level 190.
Roger, descend pilot's discretion to 190 for United 1441.
Air Canada 3852, what's your next waypoint?
My next waypoint is
He's
Golf
got 5
Romeo
miles
Echo
till
November
I
Echo.
overshoot, so he better get me turning soon.
Delta
There we
1661,
go, thank you.
10 miles from Oveki, turn right heading 060, maintain 3000 until established, cleared ILS runway 9 left approach.
060 till established, will maintain 3, cleared ILS 9 left approach, Delta 1661.
Northwest 1256, turn right heading 220 and say reason for the go around.
Didn't have the runway at minimums, right 220, Northwest 1256.
Roger, Delta 1661, be aware, Nate 319 tried to make the approach and no luck with those minimums on the runway.
Roger, 1661, we're going to try. That's why I requested for the Category 3 ILS for 9 right, because I could have a lower minimum, but because of the conditions, it doesn't make sense
Obtaining 360 for the vector for the approach, and can I get the altitude again?
It doesn't make sense to have
It's
an approach where the minimum is
200.
200 feet, but the lowest reported ceiling is 100 feet.
New York Center,
How is it
United
possible that anybody
1441,
is going to land a
get
visual
direct
approach
telco?
with those conditions? That means that I'd have to have a visual on the ground while still being 100 feet above the bottom of the cloud layer.
United, it's American or United 1441?
That's United 1441.
United 1441, that's approved as requested.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're not going
Canada
to break
3852,
ILS.
turn left heading 090.
Report that. It's not the guy's fault. The NOTAMs at the airport have runway 9 right being closed, which is impossible if that, if the weather reading is accurate. So something's got to give here. But I mean, right now I have a visual on the ground and we're at 3,000. So it just
American
depends.
4, contact New York approach 128.12.
Over approach 2812. Good evening, American 4.
November 0 Delta Tango, Boston Center offline, radar services terminated, frequency change to advisory is approved.
Frequency change for 0 Delta Tango, have a good night.
Okay,
New York Center, American 129er, flight level 320 for flight level 330.
American 129er, New York Center, Roger. Northwest 1256, turn at right heading 270.
Right heading 270, Northwest 1256. Let me know if anybody else is able to see the runway at minimums for 9 left.
Yeah, there's an A320 on a 10-mile final. Let's see if we can make it.
Roger, thanks.
New York Center, good evening. Air Canada 6710, flight level 350.
Air Canada 6710, New York Center ident.
Right.
Approach is 128, so we can get that primed up.
Okay, Air Canada
As well as the
6710, radar
approach.
contact.
We have
80 miles
intercepted
northwest
the
of
localizer.
Kingston VOR. cross Lowly at and maintain flight level 200.
How far away from the field? We are about 12 and a half miles out.
Flight level 200,
so we should be on the ground
Canada 6710, thank you.
Well, 2 minutes. Not even.
Here, Center United 3021, leveling 10,000, heading
2 to 5
330.
minutes, probably.
United 3021, New York Center, clear direct code, go and maintain flight level 340.
Direct code 340, United 3021 Heavy.
Yeah, my ground speed right now is 91 knots. 90 knots, so we're really going
New York
slow.
Center, Canada 6710.
We're
Can we
getting
step away for around 5
88
minutes?
knots, 87 knots.
Colonel 6710,
really,
that's approved as requested.
really
Just
slow.
don't miss your descent.
Yeah, no, we still got 40 miles.
Thanks.
Once we intercept the localizer, we'll go gear down flaps 3. I mean, we're probably 5 to 7 minutes out if at the current speed that we're at. I mean, we're not going too much faster than the average car on 95 right now, you know, in dry weather. So it's 79 knots ground speed, which is incredibly slow. 78, 77. Go faster. I can't go any faster. We're, you know, we're on
New York approach 120.8.
All right, we're 10 miles out. Should be intercepting here.
Contacting New York approach 12.
79.
Oh yeah, 120.8 for Canada 32.
Landing speed in Saba, right? Well, if I had winds like this, I could land an A320 at Saba. If I had a 50 knot headwind, which is what we have right now, or a 40. Well, let's do the math. We're at 128 to 81. Somebody, do that math. It's about a 50 knot. It's like 47. It's about 50 knots headwind. So if I had 50 knots headwind at Saba in the A320, I would be able to land it there too.
Media Center, this is JetBlue 654, flight level 120.
You'll see as we get lower, we're about to intercept the glide slope, so gear down flaps 3. As we get closer,
JetBlue 654, New York Center,
that airspeed's going to increase, or the ground speed rather is going to increase as that wind shifts from a headwind to a crosswind. So, you'll see we're going to actually probably have trouble keeping altitude for a little bit once we get a little lower. So
Delta 1661, runway 9 left, clear to land.
Gonna land 9 left, Delta 1661. Do I need to worry if the headwind stops? If my headwind just gave out right now and we went from 50 to nothing headwind-wise, I would have a problem.
Roger.
We have a 49. Now we have a 50 knot headwind, exactly 50 knots. It's 77, 78 knots.
Delta 4310, New York Center, climb, maintain flight level 230.
Abhorrently slow.
I'm going to take flight level 230 for Delta 4310.
Full flaps. We have been clear to land, so that nose light can go to takeoff. You see, we're barely moving.
41 cross crank.
That's the ground there. We're really floating.
Altimeter
we're not moving.
2966.
Crank at 7,000.
So now we have a 51 knot headwind.
Altimeter
at
2,400
feet, which is crazy to me. We'll see how the airplane handles when we get lower.
Northwest 1256, turn right heading 360.
Right heading 360, Northwest 1256.
Delta 1661, we got a ground speed of 78 knots. That's a 51 knot headwind through 2,300.
Delta 1661, Roger. I have the Philly meter at 2354. That's about, let's see, 45 minutes ago, and it's wind at 350 at 10 knots, only 10 knots.
Roger, 1661, thanks.
And attention to all aircraft, please stand by. I'm going to be restarting my out before BATSIM client. Stand by.
So we're actually starting to break out now. We need to arm the spoilers. Should have done that a while ago, but ECAM is green, FMA is green. We're looking good. We could go the Category 3 dual ILS right now, but I'm not going to do that. We hit the outer
Center
marker.
is back northwest.
I don't have a visual on the runway, so we can't take off the ILS.
JetBlue 654,
Now that
maintain 50360.
you guys can see that that headwind is starting to shift to a crosswind as we're, you know, I'm gonna crab the aircraft back into the wind. Why are you giving spoilers weapons? Oh, I got it. That was funny. I'm arming the spoilers. Why am I giving them weapons? That was funny. I didn't realize they had Second Amendment rights. Yeah.
Right, 060, maintain 3000 till established, cleared, ILS 9 left, northwest.
You've been taking a lot of history courses there, pal? Yeah, we're starting to slowly get some of that, or lose, I should say, some of that headwind. It's still there, and still significant. That's 9 right. And I have 9 left. I'm just concerned that I won't see it again once we go into this next cloud layer until, you know, we're significantly lower. Still 83 knots. 84. Yeah, there we go. 87 knots. You guys saw we had to pick the nose up there to account for the headwind, or losing the headwind, I should say. I am going to take manual throttles. I should have been more prepared for that.
Delta 4310, contact Washington Center 133.72.
133.72, Delta 4310, thank you.
New York 1661, we broke out at 1,600 feet.
All aircraft, can I have a radar check, please, from anyone?
5x5.
Thank you. Delta 4310, New York Center.
No, my speed's
American
fine. I'm at 95, 96 knots now, so we're starting to, you know, lose the headwind, which we figured would happen. New York Delta 1661, we broke out at 1,600.
Delta 1661, roger.
Yep, now we got a ground speed of 104. That's more like it. We're starting to lose that headwind.
Northwest 1256. The A320 on short final was able to see the runway at 1,600.
I'm going to press X for doubt on that. I'm just going to probably land it anyway, northwest 1256.
Roger, if you want the ILS for 9er right, that's also fine with me. I mean, if it's fine with you. I know it's close, but
Autopilot's off.
Your choice.
We're going to be flying the Diamond here. Actually, I'm going to fly this visually. That's why they probably just had a small
Speedbird 9er Echo Heavy,
some sort
New
of
York
wind.
departure, or New York Center. On departure, fly runway heading. Runway 4 left, cleared for takes.
100 above. 100 above, 300.
Delta 4310, New York Center.
Minimum.
Continue, we're a little high, but that's okay.
American 129, Boston Center off. Question, actually Boston Center is online again, standby.
50, 40, 30, 20, retard.
New York, good evening, Aeroflot 103, heading 055 at 11,000.
Aeroflot 103, Heavy, New York Center, cleared, direct Merit, climb maintain 17,000.
Direct Merit, climb 17,000, Aeroflot 103, thank you.
American 129, contact Boston Center 134.7.
34.7, American 129, thanks for ATC, we'll see ya.
New York Center, good evening, JetBlue 62, descending valiant arrival for level 1.
They plowed the runway, yeah, not bad. Not great.
JetBlue 62, New York Center, roger. Northwest 1256, traffic is back in the runway 9er left, clear to land.
9er left, clear to land, northwest 1256.
Delta 1661, exit left, enable traffic on a 3 mile final.
Roger, we're getting off the high speed, Delta 1661. Oh, the clapping emojis, love to see it, thank you guys. Get the flaps up, and the landing lights off as well. Get the APU bleed and master on.
Aeroflot 103, Chevy contact Boston Center 134.7.
1347, Aeroflot 103, good night.
I guess it's not snowing anymore. I am the King Clapper. Yes, you are the King Clapper. Double meaning. Just ask Alex.
1661, welcome to Philly, taxi 2 ramp via Echo 5 Juliet.
Echo 5 Juliet to the ramp, Delta 1661, we'll see you. Runway turn-off light goes off as well. That was, it was okay. It wasn't horrible. Wasn't, amazing, but, hey, we're, here to talk about it. The rudder input, I've noticed, is a little delayed. I think I need to increase the sensitivity on my rudder pedals, while we're airborne.
JetBlue 654, contact of Washington Center 133. Question contact Washington Center 133.7 to 3372.
Once again for JetBlue 654.
Jesus, you said it 4 times.
Washington 133.7.
Sorry, I can't stand when they do that.
Contacting Washington 133.72 for JetBlue 654. Have a nice night.
I guess it's not snowing anymore. That was good though. I enjoyed that. We will get back to
approach.
I'm just going to turn off the VATSIM here. We will be getting back to our challenging approach tour tomorrow night. Join us 6:45. I believe that says do talk. Do talk. Thank you for the follow, my guy. Thank you for joining the channel. We're happy to have you. That's only 2 slots left, guys, for that 1-year subscription. If you're not already following, then make sure you follow us for that free 1 year. We'll hook you up. Dual OK. That's what it was. Dual OK. Nice landing. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. We're happy to have you. It was all right. Nothing to go home running about, but, you know, hey, we're here to talk about it. I'm walking away. You guys are walking away. I'm going to head out in the snow in a few minutes. You're heading down to Boston now. Can't wait to try landing. Yeah, when I was coming in, I don't know how early you came on. They were explaining, or the METAR in Philly was saying how the wind, or the cloud bases were at 100 feet, but the minimums for 9 left, which the runway we just landed on, were 200 feet. So I'm thinking, how is it possible that we're going to, you know, turn off the autopilot having a visual on the runway when we're still 100 feet above the bottom of the cloud layer? Yeah, and ATC didn't get it either, but it's all right. We figured it out. The other guy had to go around. He wasn't too happy about it. I think he took out his frustrations on me. I'm just going to turn in right here next to the Frontier. I believe there should be parking spot for me. Yes, there is. Psycho Chomp 73, hello. Thank you for joining. Just at the very end. But thanks for dropping by. Make sure you guys join us tomorrow night, 6:45. We'll be landing in Paro, in Bhutan, continuing our difficult landing challenge. So you guys definitely want to be here for that. And you can follow us on Twitter for updates. It's posted there on the screen. Progress bar should show us being here, but it's not for some reason. We're going to park it right here. Parking brake goes on, engines off, and ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Philly. I can't get this to stop coming up. I really don't know what's happening. External power is on, APU bleed master, nose light goes off, strobes off, beacon off. Oh well, that annoying pop-up, no one knows how to stop it. Yeah, dude, if anybody finds out, please let me know. I'm going to be starting a Discord server soon for, you know, more interactive things like that. But, I mean, I'm clueless. I don't know how to get rid of it at all. Only way I know is to never shut the engines off. Well, yeah. You're not kidding. I just feel like I'd be missing part of the realism. Like, I'm used to landing, putting on the APU, and then going to ground power. If I just landed, and I would forget, like, I would turn off the engines, thinking, oh, and I wouldn't have turned the APU on, you know, because I would have thought about it beforehand, but I guess not. Well, that's all, guys. We are here at the gate, guys and gals, I should say. We are here in Philly. We made it in one piece. Thank you guys for joining us. Be sure to come back tomorrow night, 6:45. We'll be landing at Paro. See you next time for sure. Thanks for dropping in. I need to do an Orange County. Okay, I will put it on the list. We can do, SNA is on the list. We're doing Paro tomorrow. And then we will be doing Lukla one more time, and then we can do John Wayne. But that is all. Be sure to join us tomorrow night. But between now and then, this is Delta 1661. We'll see ya.